Good afternoon. Okay, let me know when you can hear me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch. I'm not seeing the video either. There it goes. Okay. Now let me find you on Facebook. Good afternoon. Hi there. Okay, so just let me know if you can hear me. Again, this is Angie at Chicken Scratch, and today is Wednesday, March 2nd. Looks like it's moving a little bit slow. Okay, so those of you on Facebook, thumbs up, you can hear me. Just waiting to hear from one person on YouTube that you can hear me. Good morning, good afternoon. Okay, yes, they can hear me. Welcome, welcome. Awesome. Isn't this so cute? This is what we're making today. I'm so excited. I think we're going to wait another half a minute and let everybody else get in here. I know that there's quite a delay. Hi there. Okay, so let's cover some housekeeping notes first. So we're going to tie in my March specials with the stamp set that I'm using today and the paper. But I'm going to show you another option if you don't have the paper. Okay, so like I said, good morning, good afternoon, good day, wherever you may be. I have some visuals for you. So because it's my birthday month, I do this every year. So if you guys go back to March of last year, March the year before, and before, I always do some type of special. And this time I'm going to have two different specials. So the first one is going to be March 1st through the 13th. And then when I get back from Utah, I will announce my second one. So the first one is, you have two choices. If you place a $100 order, minimum order online, using this host code, you're going to get the Mischievous Mice stamp set, a half a pack of the Sunshine and Rainbows Designer Series paper, a chick stand, and a liquid glue. Okay, so that's the $100 one. The $50 one is a half a pack of the Sunshine and Rainbows Designer Series paper, a pack of the new Waves Rhinestone, which I love the colors, also a liquid glue and a chick stand, and that's the $50. If you end up ordering two $50 orders in this time frame, I will reach out to you and ask you if you want the mice set or if you want this, two of these, okay? Or you can email me and let me know. But automatically, if you order 100, you'll be getting the stamp set and all the other things. So the Sunshine and Rainbows paper is what I use, which officially retired a couple days ago. If you place an order, you're going to get 24 of those sheets. So you'll be able to make this project exactly like that. If you don't, you can always use our Pattern Party paper that's in our annual catalog. So I'm going to make it using that paper since I've already made one using the Sunshine and Rainbows paper. I really like this paper. It's happy. So more housekeeping notes before we proceed. Don't forget to enter to win Chick Candy 133. And we have two promotions right now. The Savings Are in Bloom and the Waves of the Ocean. And I wanted to remind you about the Stampin' Anonymous tutorials. You get these free when you place an order with me. They're emailed to you. So last month we had the Mischievous Mice stamp set that was used, and we're using it again this month too. So it's I love this set. And if you're a newsletter subscriber, I'm going to be sending out an email probably tomorrow, I'm going to be offering another adhesive tote. This one's a little different from the last one. It does have my logo on it, and this one includes a chick stand. And we've removed the Stampin' Seal Plus and substituted the chick stand in there because the Stampin' Seal Plus refill is actually on back order or low. No, it's on back order or low inventory. One of those. Anyway, I'm only going to be putting this in my newsletter though. It's not going to be on my blog because I can give you a link to pay for it in my newsletter. I can't do it in my blog. I have to make you sign up, fill out the form, and then get an email, and it sends you around this whole loop that's extremely confusing to all of y'all, but that's the rules that we have to follow. So that's why I have to do that, not because I choose to. Okay, measurements. Hopefully I didn't talk too quickly. I feel now that I probably did rattle very quickly, but the recording will be available, and it does have a pause, a rewind, and a fast forward, so you're welcome to do that. Yeah, it just dawned on me that I was talking 100 miles an hour. Okay, pool party. That measures... Wait, you know what? Before we even get started, let's cover a couple little jokes to get the fun started. I hope I didn't already say this. Maybe I've already told y'all this one. What do you call always having a date for New Year's Eve? Social Security. Now, I had to read that joke like 4 times before I got it. So, you want me to read it again? What do you call always having a date for New Year's Eve? Social Security. What do you call a flower that runs on electricity? A power plant. And one more. Why did the bubble gum cross the road? Because it was stuck to the chicken's foot. Okay, now for our project. So we have pool party that measures 9.5 by 6.5. We have some basic white for stamping and die cutting. We have Daffodil Delight scrap for die cutting. And then the Pattern Party Designer Series paper or the Sunshine and Rainbows Designer Series paper. And this measures 3 3/4 by 3 1/4. 2 pieces that measure 3 3/4 by 3/4. And then 1 piece that measures 3/4 by 3 1/4. Okay? And that will all be on the inspiration sheet. There will be a box template for you for this project. So we're going to start with stamping like we always do. Now, let me grab my supplies here. I wish that this stamp set was not a host stamp set. I wish it was one that you could purchase. These are the types of stamps that I'm always asking Stampin' Up! To give us. Cute little animals, really cute animals. I love them, but it is a host stamp set. So that's one of the reasons why I'm offering it during my birthday month, because it's like, this is totally an Angie stamp. Imagine how cute the Bella stamp would be with the mice. Okay, there's that one. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp Say Cheese. I like the font too. I wish I could use this for my bingo event. Which the date has been set, but not the bundle yet. So I will be letting y'all know this week which one. The date's March 19th, but I haven't yet chosen. There's so much on back order right now. I said that the other day. I just stresses me out. We're using Gray Granite, Daffodil Delight, and Flirty Flamingo to color our image. And I'm going to start with the Flirty Flamingo. So that way I can color around that part with my Gray Granite. I will never get enough animal stamp sets ever. I will always ask for more, and more, especially cute ones like this. No offense, but there are some animal stamp sets that are not cute. Sweet cute. Does that make sense? Maybe not. Okay, now we're starting with the dark Daffodil Delight. And I'm just going to color the dots. Imagine if we had a new little animal stamp set every single month. A series. Wouldn't that be a good idea? I have put that in the sandbox before, multiple times. And it's kind of like Paper Pumpkin, except there's no little really cute animals in Paper Pumpkin. We need a Paper Pumpkin just with animals, right? Okay, now the light. I don't know about y'all, but I bought myself another year subscription to Paper Pumpkin right before celebration ended so I could get some more celebration stuff. I'll tell y'all what I ordered. I actually ordered that Friendly Hello bundle. I got some extras of that because I am going to be offering a class later with all the leftovers. So probably won't happen until April because March is crazy with my Utah trip to Stampin' Up! And then my husband's birthday and spring break. And just a reminder, I will not be live. I better look up and make sure I'm still there. Yes, I'm there. I will not be live next Wednesday. I will be with Stampin' Up! In Utah for our retreat. So everyone that reached their 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, so on. This is the first retreat. They've started combining the trips because so many people are now earning it. So it's just one trip a year, and everyone that earns one of the, $1 million thingies, I didn't word that right, but you'll get to go on that trip. So this is the first one, so I will be there. And David is going with me. Poor guy. He's taken off work to go, and then he's going to have to cut his birthday trip short. So I'm fussy cutting this. It's pretty easy to fussy cut. I told him, I said, you always take my birthday. He always goes to the lake house with a bunch of friends every year on my birthday. And I said, dude, you've done that for so many years. So this year you have to spend my birthday with me. I usually don't mind if he goes because then I get to work and, Okay, I should stop talking. I almost cut into the edge there, but... Yeah, he's only going down there for, let's see, he's going to be going like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And normally he goes for like 2 whole weekends, but a whole entire week. What is that, like 8 or 9 days? Look how cute. Okay, so now we're going to we're using one set of dies today. We're using the Beautiful Shapes. So we're using this one, and we're using this one. I think that there's like 20 people going. I can't remember the exact number. So it is a small crowd, but there are... Oh, I did get a stamp set, Elaine. So Elaine asked when I hit my 1 million. I actually did that like, gosh, I don't know. Somebody tell me, when did I do my 1 million? I don't remember because I've hit my 2 million also. So this event is for my 2 million. I had already got my 1 million and I got my stamp set. Sadly, we don't get another, let me make sure I've got these. See, I did it again. Okay, line these up properly to run it through. Um, Bella and Friends was my 1 million stamp set. Yeah. It was such a cute stamp set. I wanted a second one. I wanted Bella and More Friends. But we don't get a second one. Only one time do you get to design a stamp set, and then that is over. Okay, so if you guys get the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine on sale this month, when you use it, just make sure that your plates are parallel or they're straight. Don't exceed past this white plate, okay? I get to talking and forget what I'm doing. And all we have left now is the greeting. And this too is in the Beautiful Shapes dies. So if you're looking for small circles, oh wait, what am I doing? Come back here. Say cheese. Lining this up. Hold on. I knew I was doing that. Okay. Wait a second. Start over. Rewind. Line that up with the other one. Oh, you have Bella and Friends? Yay. I wish I could ask them to rerun it. Like, let me just rerun a whole nother batch and let me buy all of them. I know that I could sell all of them. It was such a cute set. And I don't know if they asked me the other night, has anybody else done animals for their $1 million? I don't think so. I think Bella and Friends is the only one. I'm gonna start stalking the people that hit their million and say, hey, could you choose an animal? No, I won't. I'm just joking. Okay, we're gonna use our Simply Scored scoring tool, and we're gonna place it on the landscape side, which is the 9.5 inch side, and I'm gonna score it at 1 inch, 4.5, 5.5, and 9. And we're going to turn it on the portrait side, the 6.5 inch side, and we're going to score it at 1 inch, 5 inches, and 6 inches. This will have a template, like I said, along with the inspiration sheet, so it will be tomorrow. I have to go get my teeth cleaned today. I was supposed to go yesterday, and the hygienist got sick and had to leave. So I had taken a shower, dried my hair, flat ironed my hair, put all my makeup on, putting my shoes on, and they called and canceled. I was like, grr, I just spent an hour getting ready. So I made David take me out to dinner last night. I'm like, I'm not going through all this work and not going somewhere. Yes, I don't wear makeup every day. Why would I? It's just me and Bella and David. Okay, so now we're going to do some cutting. So this is the 1/2 inch side. If you'll notice, this side's thicker, okay? This is the 1/2 inch side. So that's the side we're starting on. So now down here at the bottom, we're going to cut up to the score line and then trim these tabs. For the top of the box, we're going to cut down to that second score line. And then we need to remove some sections. So this side where your 1/2 inch area is, or your 1/2 inch strip, you're going to use the detailed trio punch, and you're going to round those ends. I can tell I did not cut that very straight, so let me fix that real quick. There we go. Now, we're going to cut on that score line. We're going to cut on this score line. And then we're going to remove this entire section, okay? Okay, this is how it looks, okay? Now I'm going to use my tear and tape on this 1/2 inch strip. I wonder where I put my little credit card thingy. I'm going to peel the backing off, fold that over. This is the front of my box. So I'm going to put the tear and tape on the front bottom. Okay, I want to make sure that that sticks. So I'm just going to take my bone folder. And there's your box. So now let's decorate it. So like I said, this one I used the Sunshine and Rainbows celebration paper, but we're going to use what's in our annual catalog right now. My husband had a dentist appointment yesterday too. Mine was, what time was mine? I can't remember. What time was mine? I think 11. 11:20 was what time it was supposed to be. And his was supposed to be at 1. But he is not going today. He didn't reschedule his yet. I wanted to get mine done. I love having my teeth cleaned. I don't like how it feels when they do it, but I love it afterwards. Yeah, I can show you Bella and Friends. As soon as we're done making the project, I will grab it off my shelf. It's a really cute set. There was a short period where I had bought about 20 extras and I sold them, but I have since run out of my stash, so I don't have any more, sadly. Now, one other thing I'm going to do, and this is retired, so this is a 1-inch circle punch, just to make a notch on the front. If you don't have this, you can skip this step. Those of us that have been paper crafting for a long time, we've had that in multiple versions over the years. Okay, so I'm going to attach this up here, like that. Hold it for a second. And then I'm going to attach the white one right about there. We're going to attach this one with a dimensional. Oh, I cut that out crooked. Oh well. Now this will hold a snack size Cheez-Its. I don't have that. My husband eats those as quick as they come in the house. We call him the snack man. But I'm going to show you another option that you can use. So our embellishment today is these Playing with Patterns resin dots, and they are in the annual catalog. Many things in the mini catalog are on the slow boat on the way to the Stampin' office. So we're going back and forth using annual catalog stuff since that stuff is in stock. Okay, what do you think? Let me show you what fits in there. I like the Sunshine and Rainbows paper. So these are these little fruit pies that you can get at your grocery store. These are apple, and it will hold 2 of them. Yeah, perfectly. So the box measures, oh look, when I was cutting out the corner, I accidentally used this side of the detailed trio punch, but I'm like, oh well, it's just my sample. I'm not giving this thing away. It's cute. I might give this one away. What was I telling you? What else will fit? Let me see if I have something in this drawer of mine. So a deck of cards. Oh, I was going to tell you the size of it. So it measures 3.5 by 4 inches, and it is 1 inch wide. So y'all like it? Oh, I just noticed the video looks a little grainy. Okay, I'm gonna look for questions really quick. Oh, let me grab the Bella stamp set real quick. Bella and Friends and Pretty Kitty. So the same time that Bella and Friends came out, a little companion of Pretty Kitty was in the catalog. So aren't they so cute? I want them back. Bring them back. I still stamp with them. Let me show you something that my downline made for me. Just a couple weeks ago, she sent this to me. Kathy sent this to me. Isn't it so cute? I love it. I'm going to cherish it forever. Okay, now I'm going to look for questions. Aww. I think Bella is a very popular pet name. Okay, questions. So I'm going to go over to, I'm going to look at the YouTube questions first and see if there's any over there. Let's see. So happy birthday to Valerie also. Hers is on the 17th. Mine's on the 11th, and I won't be home. I won't be here to take my family phone calls or go to lunch with my friends. Okay, so no questions over on YouTube. So now I'm going to scroll back really quick on Facebook. But I'm going to put these out here to remind y'all of my specials. Will it fit a box of crayons? Cheryl, I'm pretty sure it will, but I don't know. If you'll send me the measurements of the crayons, I can let you know. Because like I said, this measures 3.5 by 4. I don't know what size the crayon boxes are, but that would be a good thing to put in there, right? Yeah. Let's see. They need to bring Pretty Kitty back too. Yes, I agree. They have brought stamp sets back before, like as a limited thing. Like I think our Stampin' Up's 25th anniversary or something like that. They brought back, or maybe it was their 20th. I can't remember. It was so long ago. Let's see. What does Dave do for a living? I can't really explain what he does, but I can tell you the industry that he's in. So he's in animal pharmaceuticals. See, animals, we love animals. No, he used to sell large animal products. And then he was in marketing and then middle management. And now he works, yeah, I can't really explain what he does. Just animal pharmaceuticals, but he's not in sales anymore, but he used to travel all across the whole United States, but large animal, not small animal. Oh, so I'm so sorry you paid big bucks for it. When I had it, I sold it for exactly what it sold for. I wish I'd bought like 300 of them, but I couldn't afford it. Okay, so a crayon box is 2.5 by 3 3/4. And what's the depth of it? Because this one measures 3.5, so that will fit, by 4, so it'll fit width and tall, but what about the depth? I'm thinking it's going to fit. I should probably buy a box of crayons, right? Just so I can test it. I had some in our old house, but when we moved, I had to purge a lot of stuff. Okie doke. Well, 1 1/8. Oh, grr. So no, it will not fit because this is only 1 inch. So we would need to make this a little bit thicker. So here's what I do sometimes to make a bigger box, to let y'all in on how I do it. So let me get my erasable pen. So this measures 1 inch, and this measures 1 inch, and this measures 1/2 inch. And let's see what the middle piece measures. People do ask me sometimes how I come up with templates, and I'm like, well, some days I can do it really easily, and then other days I'm like, oh, I can't figure it out. Okay, so this is 3.5, and then this is 3.5. Okay, so if you want to make your sides thicker so that you can fit a box of crayons, make this 1 1/4 and 1 1/4. So then you've got 3.5, 3.5, and half. So this is, so if this was originally 9.5 and we've added another 1/2 inch, so it's going to be 10 by 6.5. Does that help you? So your first score mark was at, this is where it starts to get confusing. I can give you the size, but then I have to make it to fit the crayons. Yeah, so if you need me to remake it to hold a box of crayons, just shoot me an email and let me know, and I can finish the rest of this math and get it made for you. Any other questions before I sign off? You're welcome. I have to do everything like scribble, and then I have to get the paper out and I have to cut it and do it. My brain doesn't work like other people. I'm very visual, but I eventually figure it out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. You guys have a wonderful week. The rest of the week, I will be working just on different things. I will be live next Monday for my normal. So Deidre says it's 2 3/4. Okay, that's a huge difference. So instead of making it 1 1/4, if the crayons are 2 3/4, that means that's got to be a really thick box, and that might exceed an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. I'm pretty sure it will, because this is 10 already, and this was at 1 1/4 and 1 1/4. So if we had to make it 2 3/4 wide, we would have to actually use 2 sheets of paper and attach them together to get that. Right? Yeah. Oh, I lost my little dot thingy. So what I was saying is I'll be live next Monday for my regularly scheduled event, but I will not be here next Wednesday because I'll be in Utah. Okay? Thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoy the project. See you later.